Morning guys, it's Wednesday morning in Macon and it is freezing and I am struggling to cook breakfast. I've had to put a windbreak up because it's windy, it's cold, and I'm juggling beans and stuff and try and get it done. I'm looking forward to this. I think I'm going to earn it after this. It is a struggle. God, that was blooming freezing out there. Oh, but I've done it. It's all there, look, all ready for the eating. That ain't a bad effort. You know, it was a struggle juggling the beans. Normally I've got two stoves on the go, but I juggled the frying pan and the saucepan on one ring, and that's nice and hot. It is sitting on my lap and it is hot, so I'm going to eat it now before it gets cold after all that. Well, that was quick. Got the kettle on now for a cup of coffee. Done my housework, cleaned up, washed my pans out and that. Just doing the right thing, because we've got new bins here now. But you wouldn't think so with the rubbish that's been left lying around. I don't think these foreigners know what bins are for. You know, I think they're decoration or to back their trucks into and break them. So yeah, the only trouble with having your breakfast like that, it's a bit quick. You've got to rush around, you know, and you've got to eat it before it gets cold. So, but it was nice, it was good, and it's windy. I don't know which way to stand to stop the wind getting in the thing. So yeah, so that's it. I'll tell you what, the only trouble with cooking outside with this butane gas is it creates its own coldness, if you know what I mean. And with it being cold, if you don't keep it inside, it don't work because it don't get no pressure. But even if you keep it inside and keep it warm, if you've got a long cook like a breakfast and then you want to make a cup of coffee, you know, boil a kettle afterwards, by the time you get to boil the kettle, it's too cold and the pressure drops, so you've got to bring it in and warm it quarter That's the only drawback with cooking outside with this stuff. Yeah, so it's quarter to one local time now. I'm going to leave it another hour and then we're going to kick on down to the Swiss border like we did last week. Same old thing, through the picturesque scenery and all that, but you've seen that before. I might not even bother with that this time. You'll have to look back at last week's vlog. You know, why make work? You know, it's going to be the same scenery, it ain't going to change. The only time it changes is when it's snowy and when it's not. Yeah, so I'm waffling again. So down to the border, get the carnet stamp, sit there for about 3 hours. Hopefully Andy at the show has got the problem sorted out that we had last week, and I'm going to run on further tonight. If I get everything works right, I'm going to crack on and get as far north as I can, because the car we're picking up has got to go to Hatton Cross, Heathrow. It's going on a plane to I don't know where, so it's being shipped out. So it's a bit weird that you're bringing it from Geneva. It could have gone, I don't know what the politics are, you know, but anyway, that's the way we are. I'm just having a cup of coffee and trying to catch up with the editing because I am still way behind, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, that's us back at the Swiss border again. Only seems like 6 vlogs ago I was here. Oh, hang on, I was, yeah. So we got to walk across there, see where that Park P sign, Libra or whatever it is. We got to go behind there. Yeah, there's a little office there with a little bloke in it. Oh, I don't know if it's a little bloke, but it's a little office. And he's going to stamp our carnet, and then we got to go through there. If you can see that, through there, round the building. Just a few yards down there like we did last week, and get our road tax and have the carnet stamp for going into Switzerland, and then sit for about 3 hours. Right, that's that bit done. That's the French bit done to say they don't want nothing to do with it anymore. We drive a few yards down into the Swiss border and do the other little bit. And then we'll sit there for 3 hours. It's 4 o'clock now local time. So down through here, look, hopefully there's somewhere to park. Found a nice little corner last week. Oh, there's loads of room here. Park 3. That's what we're on, look. So what I'll do, I'll park right out in the corner here, and then when all the long ones come along, look, they can, I'm not taking their space. You know, it saves, it gives them room then, doesn't it? So I'll back in here like I was last week, nice and tidy up against the curb, and I can sit here for 3 hours, just out the way, nicely tucked in like that, look. And then we can go and get our road tax and get the Swiss side of the carnet stamped up. That's all stamped up, ready to rock and roll now. It's getting on for 4:30 local time. The weather's a little bit better this week. Do you remember 6 vlogs ago how it was snowing and how rotten it was? Yeah, it's much more mild. Didn't even have to put a coat on to go out there. But yeah, everything's ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna ring my contact in a bit. I'm gonna go and just use the Carsey. I'm sure you wanted to know that. And then come back and give Andy a ring, my contact, and just hope that he's sorted out we're not gonna have the issues that we had last week with them being really arsey about swapping cars and the stand off either side of this blooming fence. If that's the case, we can get in and out and hopefully get down the road, or get up the road a little bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna sort myself out, make a cup of coffee, and just sit here for 3 hours now. That'd be my lot until later. Yeah, considering we've only come not even 2 hours down the road, we've done 145 kilometers. The weather here is so much more mild. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, compared to last week, it was freezing here, but in Macon, it was absolutely bitter. It was a bitter cold wind. I had a job to keep the gas sort of right on the gas stove when I was cooking my breakfast, and it was absolutely bitter. But here, it's lovely. I haven't had to wear my hat. I haven't put my coat on. I stood out making a cup of coffee at the stove, and it's fine. It's unbelievable, this weather, isn't it? You know, there's no saying. Like last week when I was sitting here, it was sunny, and then 1 minute it was snowing. So yeah, that could change by the minute, I suppose. Yeah, so, well, I'm just going to chill for a few hours now. I don't know about you. Right, that's it, guys. I've been waiting now just over 3 hours. It's 20 to 8 local time. I'm going to go up and see him. He reckons we're going to be sorted and out of there by 8:30. So, well, I can get the car at 8:30. Whether I'm out of there at 8:30 remains to be seen. So here we are. Look, it's not as busy here as it was last week, but a few people are having trouble getting through the old check there. So I don't know what that's all about. I'll wait till he's gone, and then I'm going to go. Look, the last bloke was there for about 10 blooming minutes. What a different story it is this week. We had security on our side. He was at the stand waiting to escort us out. I've got the car and we're ready to roll. It's 9 o'clock local time, so down to the border, and I'm going to crack on as far as I feel fit. Well, that's that all done and dusted. We're stamped at Switzerland, we're stamped at France, and we're free to go. I'm going to tramp on now. I'm going to do about 3 hours. It's 8:30 UK, so it's 9:30 local, obviously. I'm going to go as far as I can. You know, if I think I can get away with having another break and doing a bit more, I will, but I'll do 3 hours and see how I feel. I may stop, I may not. We'll see how we go. Well, I'm finished at last. I pushed it on a little bit further than what I wanted to. I'm between Troyes and Dijon on the A5. It's 15:15 midnight, which is a little bit late, really, isn't it? It's a bit light on the subject. It's a little bit on the late side. Makes today a bit harder, but tomorrow's going to be a lot easier. It's about 6.5 hours up to the train, so we can do 3 or 4 hours, have a break, and then toodle on up and do the rest of it. So if it's busy at the Euro terminal, it don't really matter, because we've broke the back of it tonight. So that's it. I'm going to get my head down now, because it is, right, it's 12:20. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Well, tomorrow is today. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Why is this all dark? What's going on here?